There's a spot on this map on the very north end that actually turns out to be pretty cool. So where it is it's right here on the north end by Oldest Sister Outpost, and you want to get here at around 1600, and basically what you do is you just work your way around the edge of this road, and all around this woods is going to be loaded with whitetail as well as monster Manitoban elk, potentially even some moose. But the other day we got big level 3 whitetail buck right here and another big level 3 whitetail buck here. One would have been a diamond, and then I saw another max weight level 2 whitetail here. So this is kind of the strip that you follow at around 1600. But if it's 1600 exact, what you want to do first is do a little bit of muley hunting. Because since the whitetail don't come in till 1600, then there's a chance they might not get there till like 1615 or 1620 even. So you really want to give them enough time to get there. And the best thing to do is, since it's prime muley hunting, go look for some big muleys. And you pop over just like this, just enough to be able to see if there's anything decent in here. And ooh, not good. Holy, not good. My God, is that not good? There's what we're looking for. Look at the size of that thing. 274 all the way to 335 on the estimate of that buck. My God, is that thing a giant. So basically what we're looking at is about a 300-inch buck. Now he's out there at 260, quartered directly away from us. So we should be able to hold right on the top of the lung, and that should connect. Yes, it did. He's going down. Now, there was another muley over here, but I think it was just a doe. Yep, just one doe. So therefore, we definitely got the biggest one down. Now we just got to go over there and go find him. Now, in this case here, I'm going to actually try and track him without using the tracks. So we're going to see. Is that a big ram? No, it's definitely not. But I'm gonna see if we can figure out where that huge buck went. Just by looking for blood. And of course, silhouettes. It's gonna be kind of difficult. We took the shot right behind this tree. And he for surely ran off that direction there, but I don't know exactly where. Look at, there's blood right there, you can see. So that's pretty awesome. Right here. Now we watched him run this way. But once you get here, who knows where the heck he could go. So we're gonna have to take our time, watch closely, listen, and pay attention for anything that looks like it shouldn't be there. Yeah, now realistically, there should be a trail of blood leading right to the big buck. But obviously there's not very much blood right now. So what we're kind of doing is gridlocking this area. Boy, this is a tough spot to be. I mean, imagine if you shot like a great one here or something. Look, we found him. There he is right there. Yes! I don't even know how the heck we saw that. We had to go slow and pay attention because otherwise we never would have seen this buck. He's literally behind the tree and he's half covered in snow, but you could just see this massive rack sticking up over the top. Let's pick him up. It's gonna be a 284 and we got a right lung shot at 260 yards, going straight for the heart. So realistically, that shot was so perfect that one, it should have been double lung, and two, there should have been a lot more blood going right to the buck. It shouldn't be difficult for us to find this thing with such an amazing shot like that, but what a buck. What a buck indeed. So now that we got him down, we can go over and check out our new spot. And just like that, we got eyes on some whitetail. Actually, those are not whitetail. Those are definitely not whitetail. Manitoba elk, yes. But whitetail, no. But those are whitetail in no freaking way. That's a rare piebald. A rare piebald whitetail, and he's actually gold potential. Look at the estimate, 150 to 190. He's gonna be like a 172 buck. So almost 180s. I told you this is a good spot. All right, we're going for a long shot here. We're talking about 400 yards out on that buck. The good thing about this is there's a really high hill here. So if you're way up on the top, you can see all the way down across the river. And that is where we took down our big level 3 the other day, right there. But that's a pretty decent angle right there, and now we're looking at 300 yards. A lot better than 400. Pretty sweet piebald. We dropped him. Perfect shot. And usually you're shooting from so far that a lot of times the whitetail don't even know you even took a shot. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's a whole nother herd of whitetail. There's a big 180 buck. There's a 200 buck. All right, let's go for a shot on him. Ooh, for one. Oh, there's even more. Nope, those are actually Manitoba elk. But now he's stepping behind this doe, which is not giving us a shot opportunity. All right, we'll try and get up a little bit higher. And when he steps out, actually, that'll work right there. That will work right there. Smoked him. Whew. I was a tiny bit worried that we actually would drop a little bit and potentially catch that doe, but luckily we didn't, and it connected. Pretty sweet. Not only that, you can also find wolves in this area as well. So why not take down one more, since we got to go over there anyways. If there was a decent one, we would take it, but I guess we'll take this one. Oh, first shot missed. That's because we're shooting 300 yards. So the first range actually said somewhere around like 150 to 200. And I held for 200. But the reality was it was over 300, so we weren't even close to hitting that thing. And the follow-up shot we just held above the spine for 160 and compensated to be able to hit 300. Alright, we got a few things to pick up here now. One, we got our rare piebald whitetail, of course. And two, the buck that we just dropped over there. I thought it was past this stand. And I honestly thought it was like right. That's because it was right here. Right there. Alright, here you go. Now you're looking at our rare piebald whitetail buck. Let's take a look at him. A 193.13. He missed gold by less than 0.1. Holy, I knew he was a 180 plus, but I didn't think he'd break that 190s. That is incredible. And we took a 329 yard walking lung liver shot. What a sweet buck indeed. Man, I like the new piebald variations. Before, it used to be more kind of polka dotted, I guess. But now it's just very slight bits of texture. You know, you got the dark, light, light. and it just flows. It really does. But yeah, that's a sweet, sweet looking buck. And you bet we're getting him mounted. This buck here is getting full body mounted. That's what he is. He's getting full buck body mounted. Boy, you take your eye off these deer for 1 minute, and good luck trying to find them without your tracks on. My God, they're hard to see. So this is a guaranteed gold here because he was like a 197, and obviously 194 is gold. So we'll take the 198.15 and a perfectly centered lung shot at 380 yards. You're talking dead center lung. Wow. And a great buck as well. All right, well, let's take a look at this one. 170, and we connected on a liver lung shot at 330 yards. It makes sense. It really does. And the good thing about this spot is you can pretty much go all the way down to once you get to this bridge here. And from that point on, you can't see anymore because it's really thick. And for the most part, you mainly just want to hunt from the lodge all the way down to the bridge. But you never know what you're going to see. All of a sudden you see, well, you saw what you could see. That rare piebald, beautiful whitetail buck. Or you could see a huge level 3. Who knows? Maybe even a great one. Probably not, but who knows? Look, just like that. Come over the ridge, just like that. Holy, these are all beautiful 180 to 200 inch bucks. 400 yards out. And the fact that they just pop in like that is pretty incredible. Got a bunch of geese here, but they're just regular Canadians. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 200 minus whitetails is what we got. And we're gonna start by going for, where's the biggest one? That one there. I'm actually not gonna take him first because he's not broadside. I'm gonna go for this one at 370. So basically it should be holding on the spine. And wow. Not gonna connect on that one, but that's all right. We for surely got 2. But now you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You just never know what's gonna be around the next ridge. All right, let's take a look at both of these bucks. I believe this should be a for sure gold. Yes, it is 194. I wouldn't say for sure, but it was gold. And we did get a spine lung shot at 370. So then this one might not quite be as big, but it's going to be close. 195, maybe that was the for sure gold. And 360 yard shot. So actually spine is where we should aim, but we were aiming above the spine on the top of the back, so we should have held a little lower. Still did connect on a perfect double lung shot though, and a 195 gold. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found it helpful. Now remember, if you want to try this out, I recommend, well, you can do it on single player on your own map as well, but for the most part, it works really good for whitetail on multiplayer. Say you join a map and it's anytime after 1600, even all the way to 2000 at night. Go do this route, and you never know what you could find.